What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Destiny back again with another video. And today we're gonna talk, well, it's story time, but we're gonna talk about the first time I got bullied in middle school. So let's get into it. So, um, today, no, okay, so sorry. Um, So I was in middle school. Let me see. It's been a while since I've been in middle school. Well, I'm not in school no more because your girl graduated last year. Period. Poop. But besides the fact, um, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think it's been like at least 7 years since I've been out of middle school. But I think it was like, yeah, it was closer to my, well, it was my last year. It was my eighth grade year in middle school. And, see, because I think like that afternoon, like I was already in a bad mood, you know, it was just a whole lot going on. Like I was already like you already know, girls, we go through a lot through school. Like we go through anxiety, we go through depression, we go through a lot. So I think like earlier that afternoon, I was already mad and ready to go home. Well, then, so my classes was like, I had classes upstairs, downstairs, around the corner, down the hall, whatever. So I had so many different classes, different places. So one day, my teacher was like, go downstairs and take these to the office or take this to another teacher. So I was like, okay. So she gave me some papers and I was going downstairs, me, I say to myself, because I'm not the type of person, I'm not rude, I don't talk to nobody, I stay to myself, because that's just who I am. So, I was walking down the stairs with a stack of papers in my hand. This boy, I don't know if he hated me or something, like what was the point, but he was really rude and like mean to me. Like he's been like that since middle school, well, basically elementary school. And then when we got to middle school, he was being even more meaner. And then when we got to high school, he loved, like he ended up moving somewhere else. But so I had a stack of papers, and I was walking down the stairs, minding my business, and he had opened the door. But right before we went to the door, no, yeah. So he had opened the door. So he was standing there, and I was trying to get past. I was looking straight at like other kids. I didn't look down, I didn't do none of that, and I didn't see his foot right there. So he tripped me on purpose. I fell and I almost hit my face on the floor. See, it would have been a different story if I would have got up and I would have punched him in his face. Or if I would have got up and I would have like did something or try to fight him about it, he wouldn't like me. But as me being myself, I fell. I almost hit my face, and a teacher saw him do it, and she was furious. She sent him to the office. She's like, "You go to the office right now," and this and that, and blah blah blah, and the third. And she was telling me, she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I hurt my knee, but he choked me." So you can't really say nothing about that. So she was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Well, I want you to go to," like, she wrote me a nurse pass to go to the nurse, and then after go to the nurse, go to the principal office and have a talk with him. So after that, I went to the principal office, and the principal was like, "So can you tell me?" Now I used to like my principal because he was nice. and he knew like me and my mom or whatever. So he was nice. I like him for that. But then, you know, I wasn't really a bad kid in middle school. Now elementary school, that's a whole nother different story. That's another story time I will tell. It's gonna happen soon or later. But yeah. So I got called to the office, and to the principal office, and the principal was talking to me. He was like, "So tell me what happened." So I was like, I told him like I was coming downstairs with a stack of papers that the teacher told me to go and give to another teacher. And I was like, he opened the door or whatever, and I was walking straight, and he put his feet out and choked me. So the principal was like, or after he looked at me, or after he heard what I said or whatever, he looked at him and was like, "Did you trip her?" And the boy was like, he just started smirking, like laughing, like it was funny. And then the principal was like, "Did you trip her?" And then he was like, "Yeah, I did." And the principal asked him why he choked me, and he couldn't even give a possible answer why he choked me. He just sat there and looked like y'all tripped her, ha 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 ha. And so like I was like, that's not cool. Like me and this person never spoken to each other. So why randomly tripped me over something that you could have probably, you know, got like let that go or whatever. So the principal was like, "Well, you sent into ISS for the rest of that means in school suspension." So he was in school suspension for the rest of the day until he went home. And I got sent back to class, and then when I went back to class, my teacher was questioning me like, "Where were you at?" And I was like, "Well, I got tripped down the hallway." And this teacher told me to go to the office. And then after that, so like, boom, bang, baby, like, that was the story. But after that, he never, he like never tricked me. He never talked to me ever again. And I'm to learn better out here. Like, if you ever went to school, or if some of y'all is still in school and somebody bully you because they feel like all they needed to, you need to tell somebody, because that no, that is not right, and that's not cool for anybody to bully anybody. That's like me walking up to somebody and I'm hitting somebody upside the head repeatedly, but I don't know why I'm hitting them. That's wrong, because I'm not gonna do that. That's disrespectful. So, yeah, if y'all ever feel like y'all getting bullied by somebody and y'all don't know how to tell anyone, y'all need to go tell a teacher or your parents, because out here in these streets, everybody is committing suicide. And it's not like, see, mine wasn't that bad at that point in time. It wasn't that bad. But when you start hitting high school level, it gets that bad. It gets to the point where it's really bad. And it's sad, and it's everything else. And, like, people just don't know how to control themselves or be themselves or whatever. But make sure y'all like this video, comment, subscribe, or hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell to be notified when I'm dropping videos. Cause I'm gonna need y'all to look at them viewers. I'm gonna need y'all to speed them up, okay? So thank y'all.